Hey guys, welcome to another whatever this is episode. I got my classic Red Bull can. Still no sponsorship, but you know what? Just for the sake of art, I guess. Took a sip. Where should I leave it? Here. It's good enough, I guess. Though I don't wanna free press, or maybe you know what? I should just keep it in my hand. My shirt says Brooklyn. That's not to be confused with Mr. Brooklyn Beckham. Honestly, it's none of my business what happens between him and his parents. Um, None of my business. However, I will say the following. I absolutely adore David and Victoria. I grew up watching them on the telly and reading about them on magazines and just the whole idea of them. She was a pop star turned businesswoman, and he was this fashion icon and soccer player, and they were great apart, but even better together. It worked for me. It did something to my brain that made me want a relationship like that. So, this is Brooklyn, New York, which also don't even get me started on Brooklyn, New York, because I've never been to New York, but Brooklyn is not. If I had to rank the boroughs, Brooklyn wouldn't be my number one. I think we know what my number one would be. And rightfully so. It's the most iconic borough. So, to everyone out there who's from Brooklyn, shout out to you, Brooklyn people. If you're Brooklyn Beckham, again, none of my business would happen or not happened. I just completely adore your parents, both of them. Really respect them. Their documentaries, watch both of them, docuseries on Netflix, I guess. Just completely love everything they've done. Yep. Sir David Beckham and Lady Victoria. Posh. Yep. Again. What else should I say? I technically went back to class Monday. That is yesterday. Technically, I was supposed to go back. In reality, I am going back next Monday because I'm giving myself a grace period, a week, just a week. I'm not ready to go back yet, and because I'm not ready to go back yet, I will simply not be back. I have adored this holidays or vacation time off, whatever you want to call it, break. Christmas break, but it's not Christmas. I got off November 22nd, so that makes it 2 months, like 10 weeks or so. And it is pretty nice to be able to get this time off. I've done so much for the channel, with the channel, because of the channel, with the Patreon. I've done so much stuff like business moves. So I'm what is it? I'll make money moves. Again, Rebel. They really should consider paying me because they need uglier influencers. I love Rebel, man. I got into it with my brother like 2 days ago, because he said something along the lines of Monster's better. And I said no, but Monster, I don't care if it tastes better or not. I've never had a Monster in my life. But Rebel's also about like prestige and image, and it gives you wings. Monster doesn't give you wings. Plus, the can's ugly. So, Rebel for the win. Rebel for the win. And I've done so much over this past 10 weeks that going back sort of feels like stifling my ability to grow as a creator, as an artist, as a human being. I simply don't want to. It makes me a little bit anxious. Yes, I have to do my hair. My natural auburn hair. Maybe I'm just coping. Maybe it's not even auburn at this point. It could be black. It could be dark brown. It could. Last I had my natural hair, it was auburn. The color of wood, if you will. I'm not a pretentious asshole that just likes to throw the word auburn around. I do like colors. I paint. Like, actually, like, the paintings you see in the background are mine. So I'm not a pretentious asshole. I do know colors, so that's why I try to be more precise. But, yep. So I don't know. It could come in dark brown now. Maybe it'll look better or not. But I've built this huge brand as if people know who I am. But a lot of song lyrics of mine, my public image, I guess, is built around being blonde. That not being blonde sort of feels like giving up part of my identity to be a redhead again, which I haven't been since for 2 years, I reckon. And I don't know if it's fair. I don't know if it's fair. And I want to keep doing this. I want to keep streaming. I want to keep doing the Patreon. By the way, like and subscribe to this video, to this channel. Like and subscribe to. You cannot subscribe to a video. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. If you want to support any further, you can support me via Patreon. Um, what else should I say? You can follow me on Instagram. You can shoot me an email. I reply back. I try my best to get out there and reach out to the community that's given me the the balls, the audacity to grab a mic and pretend, or at least believe the world cares enough to of pertaining what I have to say, and that is something to me. It is valuable. So thank you to all 3,000, whatever, however many of you are out there. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Another thing I should mention, now that North America is pretty cold, at the time I'm recording this, it is now January 27th. North America is most of the continent, at least, well, yeah, should I go with most? I don't know. But at least the US and Canada are under heavy snow, and I'm so jealous, I'm so envious. I miss winter so much. Winter is my favorite time of the year, honestly. Winter's my favorite time of the year. I thrive on winter, okay? I'm like Periwinkle, Tinkerbell's sister. Like, I thrive on winter. And in winter, I like both of them. There is not a single thing that I can do in spring that I cannot do better in winter. There's just something about the aura. There's something in the air that makes me in winter. Whereas, for example, spring's fine, but I'm so miserable mentally speaking during spring. Not because of the weather, not because of anything like that, because it is still chilly in spring. It is still, the sun is setting a little bit earlier than it would otherwise during spring, but I just don't like spring. Summer I like, but makes me so sad that I cannot be sexy and live on a yacht for what, 2 months? No shirt, no rules, no limits, all ambition, all dreams, all booze. Like that's sort of like that's the dream, and it can't happen, and it makes me sad because I feel like I'm missing out on the best years of my youth. So summer is not my best month, my best couple of months, I should say. Autumn or fall. This is the season I don't disdain it particularly. It bids me love it, but I don't love it. By all means, I should. It's not as cold, it's not as warm. It's this lovely in between. The weather's beautiful, but mentally speaking, I'm just there. I don't hate it, I'm just not feeling it particularly. I'm just not feeling it particularly. Whereas winter's my bitch. I fucking love winter. I almost said, oh my god, I can't curse. But then I realized, this is the segment I do for me. This is the thing I do for me. And it feels good to get things off your chest. Because there is really no other opportunity on my channel, no other series, no other anything where I could grab a mic and start going off about I don't know, Posh Spice. Did I phrase that correctly? Did I phrase that correctly? Start going off about. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's the correct phrasing. Um, so circling back, winter's number one. Summer could be two, but as of now, it doesn't qualify. One's winter, two's fall, three is summer, four is spring, and summer has the capability of leveling up a tier and saying a number two or even one. I don't know. I've never lived through a happy summer. I've never done it. Never. Oh God, that's gonna make me cry. I don't cry on camera. I don't cry on camera. Yeah, I don't cry on camera. That was a free high note for you all. You're all invited to my concert. I've been hating myself so much lately that even the winter energy is like, stay, work on your business, work on your career, work on your art, your craft, work on yourself. You're, going back to school is not gonna render you useless, but it's gonna mean, but it means allocating a lot of that time to studying, homework, classwork, whatever other engagements I have at uni, sports, class itself, going to class. If you commute or anything like that, you'd understand. If you're within the same age bracket or screw age brackets, if you go to school, period, you're never too old or too young for anything, except relationships, alcohol, um, sex. But when it comes to education, I guess my statement still stands. You're not too old or too young to go to uni. Time is gonna pass anyway. So you might as well. Right, you might as well. I'm hating the way I look. I just want to go back ugly. I don't want to. Gotta do my hair. The pimples. The gut. It's something for sure. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know I'm going back. Cause I convinced my father, or I didn't convince him, but I told him that I got a week till I. He knows that I was supposed to go back yesterday, but I told him that the uni gives me a special treatment. They give me special treatment, so I'm supposed to go, or I can go back now, or otherwise wait till next week. So that's what I'm doing. And that's what I've always done. I've always joined, like, I always wait a week. It's just that this time he found out that I do. So, boo! I'm saving all my love for you. I've got to get ready, just a few minutes more. Gonna get. Am I singing now? Fuck. I'm singing. Okay. Also, what else am I supposed to say on here? I'm catfishing someone on Tinder. Is that a crime? It's not a crime because I haven't done anything. I will stop. We have not exchanged personal information. For all I know, they could be doing the very same thing. I've grown very insecure about my looks, so I took some pictures of the internet and I blurred out the face. I'm not pretending to be anyone else. I'm not. I blurred out the face. So it's just like body pics, like a mirror pic or at the beach or in a restaurant. But the guy I'm talking to is actually a Q. So it's Australian and everything. It's the thing. And now I'm kind of like, I don't know if it's limerence or I don't want to come clean. I don't want to come clean because I don't know. I don't want to. Then I'm gonna have to show him my face, and I've grown tired of sending selfies and then getting blocked. So, hence why I went with faceless pictures of guys who are hotter than I am. That is very sad saying it aloud, but I will not let it escalate because I am not that kind of person. If it ever does come to that, I will come clean. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to. Or I can just block him and be one of those assholes. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm not gonna do that. But I could. I'm not going to, but I could. This requires a sip. I guess that's pretty much everything that I had to tell you guys. I'm watching Lord of the Rings. I'm on the second film. Two Towers or Tower something. The Fellowship of the Ring, already watched. Great film. I had no clue Ned Stark and Orlando Bloom were in the film. Orlando Bloom looks fantastic. And then there's this film, The Tower something. I'm only watching it because one of the characters, Alani in I Love LA, says she really liked Elijah Wood in Lord of the Rings. I was like, I've never seen Lord of the Rings. And then, like magic, it just pops up in my recommendations from HBO Max. So, guess what, HBO? I know you're listening. I know you're a fan. I know you're a fan. Bitch. So, how about a free subscription? I don't want to have to pay for it. No, just kidding. I do like HBO. I do, honestly. Until the next time, I will see you guys when I see you. I will have gone back to school by the time this video's up in February something. Just know that at the time I'm recording this, it is January 27th, and it's been lovely talking to you all. So thanks. This is your Prince, signing off.